Hello everyone, this is Chari, and being the first of the month of July, I decided since it's Christmas in July, I'm gonna make a little angel. So this is a little angel that we're gonna make. It may be a little bit different as far as fabric, and I may do a couple of alterations. I made this one first, and I decided that, it kind of it doesn't stand, still too good. So I figured out another way to do it. But anyway, this is the little angel we're gonna do, and she's made with a paper towel tube, which I have covered with felt. I did put some little weight inside of this, so it will kind of stand up better. And it's not so bad, but I think the next one that I'm gonna do, as you'll be able to see, is gonna be much, much better. The little head is just a little wooden dowel, just a regular wooden dowel. This one happened to have a flat bottom, or with a little hole. You can use even the regular one with the hole on either side, because since we're gonna put the hair on it, it's not gonna show. And so what I did on this dowel was about half of it, I painted it with some acrylic flesh tone, just to give a little, color to her face. So that's what I did with this one, okay? And I use, let me show you what I done with it. I had some old tulle from an old wedding dress, so I put that on the bottom to give a little bit more fullness. And then I had this ruffle, again, from another wedding dress. I know, it's just, wedding dresses come handy a lot. And so I cut part of it, and it was already almost gathered, so I just gathered a little bit more to make it fit on my tube and give it again a little extra volume to her skirts. And the top dress, again, is another, it was a curtain, a lace curtain. And what I did was use part of the curtain and then part of the ruffle of the curtain, and I think it turned out really sweet. And then I used a dolly here for her collar. The little hands are actually no hands; it's just little slit, just a tube that I made. And as you'll be able to see as I make this next one, it's just a knot in the middle and just glue on the back. So it makes your little hands. See how cute? That's all to it. And the wings is just a heart shape that I covered with this lace and trim and some more lace, gathered lace, and then some pearls. And her hair, this is what is so wonderful about her hair. Her hair is yarn. And I done this many years ago with some smaller little angels. I think I used jute instead of yarn. But I had a lot of yarn, different colors from other projects. And I had brown. I thought it was kind of pretty brown. And so what I did was on a skewer, just a regular skewer, probably about, maybe about, I'm going to say, I think they're about 12 inches, 10 or 12 inches long, something like that. And you get a package of it, and then you just wind it on there, just wind it on all the way down, and, kind of tie a knot on the bottom or something so it'll stay. And I will show that on my next video, okay? This is going to be probably about a 2 or 3 video, because it's got a lot of different things going on. Anyway, but I will show you how I tie it and how I do my yarn on my skewer. But that's what I do. And then I run, when I get them all done, I run them through a little bit of water on the faucet. Just run the whole skewers in there, just kind of breeze it in and out, as they say. And then I go ahead and damp dry with a paper towel, put them in a cookie sheet at 170 for 2 hours. What I do this at night, so I turn it on at 170, put them on, when the time comes on. And then since I have an automatic shut off, I just put the timer for 2 hours, and when that time comes, It shuts off and they're done. And in the morning, they're ready to go. And it's kind of giving that little extra time in the oven, which is kind of nice. Anyway, that's what her hair is made out of. And little tiara here, or her little crown or whatever, halo, it's actually a leaf from a wedding, when you make wedding flowers. I think it's got it's got 3 rows of pearls in it. And then I just put a little bling on it, and there it is. Real simple, very sweet. And most of it, everything is recycled. Her body's made with recycled material. I already had everything that I put on her, I had, which makes it kind of fun because you don't have to go and spend a lot of money. And that's what I wanted to show. I mean, we do a lot of things with beautiful laces and stuff, but sometimes we can make the same thing out of something else. So let me get started. And the first thing we're gonna do, of course, is her body. I'm gonna go ahead and put her away, and we're gonna start. As I say, I start with a paper roll tube, real easy, And what I do, I flatten one end right here. Okay? And then I cut, I'm gonna say about, let's see here, let me see. This is about 2.5 inches. So I'm going to say, come in about 3/4 of an inch on each side, okay? Give or take. And come in, make a little, you're gonna do a neck and a shoulder. That's basically what you're gonna do, see? Just like that. Like that. And then I'm gonna use this to do the other side. So I'll just put it on here, see? And then that way I'll come on just right. I'm sorry, did you see it? There we go. I'll just put it on here, see? They're right there. On the fold that I did in here. And then I'm just gonna cut off in here. And that way both of my sides comes the same. They are the same, but that's what you want. And it's easier than try to guess it or try to do a lot of mathematics or whatever. This is so much easier. So that's what you do. Whoops, there we go. Okay? And there it is. There is the little body, the little neck, and of course the little shoulders. Okay? Now, this is what I done to this tube, just to kind of show you. And I already have that tube done, so I'm gonna go into the next one, okay? So this is what I did to this one. Well, I better do it on this one, actually. Okay, so the next thing I did, let's see with this, I know I have some Scotch tape here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, what I did then, these are pieces that we cut. It's kind of, if you can tell, one side shorter than the other one. This little pointed piece in here, what I'm going to do is, it's going to be the shoulder. I'm going to put it on right next to that, with that cut ends right here at this point, see? And that way you have, excuse me, a little bit of a shoulder. And I'm just going to tape it with some Scotch tape. You can tape it with whatever you want to. Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse. I've been outside today and my allergies it's bad, so I apologize. I hope you all had a wonderful 4th of July. I did. I ate too much, but it was wonderful. And I celebrated with some friends, so that was very nice. It's always nice to get together with friends. Okay, so I did this one, and this one will be the same. See that point here? Right into the shoulder. Excuse me, let's see if we can get it. Right there. Okay. And then just tape this again. I hope the lighting is good. I fidget, kind of piddle with it a little bit today and see if I could do a better angle or something. Anyway, here we go. See? And I'm not worrying this comes up or down a little bit more because actually it's going to be covered up anyway, okay? And this is what I did in here. Now, You know, we throw this, what do you call them? I can't even think of the name right now. These cylinders here, you know, with your ribbons or comes in, you know, we just, and laces, we buy them and then we throw them away, right? Well, let me turn this down a little bit more. There we go. So what I did is I took off the top that was just like this. I just pull it off, okay? And then I had a smaller one, and what I did was, let me take this off just real quick. This is my alteration from the other one. What I did, it was a smaller one, but it just fit here perfectly, see? The top just fit perfectly. So I decided to go ahead and do a circle, which I did. I put my cylinder in the middle as best as I could, and then I drew around the circle, and then with my scissors I cut it all the way around it, okay? And the reason I did this is because we're gonna glue this in here, and this is gonna give it more stability to our little body. So let me go ahead and put this on first. Actually, you wanna put this on before you actually glue this into the cylinder, okay? So let me put this back on in here. There we go. So that way when I put it on and glue on there, I know where it's gonna go. This is just another way to, you know, I thought, well, that might work a little bit better, and I think it's going to, really. Okay. Then I'm gonna push this down and make this just right, because when I do that and bring it down, then everything is gonna be okay. See? And this will glue down into the other part, and it's there. Also, it helps because when you're working with a doll or the angel, this is stay down and you can kind of work around it. With this one, it was very hard to, because it keeps falling, you know, falling down. So by using those cylinders, it's a great, you know, to do that. And they're heavy, so more power to us. And now I'm gonna glue this little piece in here into the cylinder. And that will just keep it all nice and tight. And it's gonna be great. Okay. This is so much fun. You know, we all need a little angel right now. Everything is so crazy. So I thought I'll start with that. And it's a nice little gift to give to someone. You know, I always keep things with me all year round, and I never know when I need it. But sure enough, something comes up and it's just right for some person or other. Okay, see? This is great. This is all in there. I think maybe a little bit more in here, but okay, there we go. There we go. So now this is gonna stand up really nice and we can work on it, which is what we know we wanna do. So the next thing we're going to do is, let's see, I need to put this together. Well, let's see. Let me get that there, okay. All right, whoops, maybe need to get it. Let's get it nice and even. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do some around, I think, in here too, just because it doesn't hurt. And this is gonna be covered up later, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, all right, okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is actually go ahead and cover up my tube. And I didn't have any more the other fabric, so I'm using this quilting fabric. It's about 1/8 of an inch, and I really do like it really well. It's nice and soft, and you know, it's better. I think it's better than the felt. Let me go ahead and cut this straight. Okay, and then I'm just gonna start on one end and finish on the other. I'll try to maybe I'll start on the side, or maybe in the back. Let's do the back. Okay, and you just want to go from here all the way to the top. Okay. And we're just gonna map around, and once we do, let's go ahead and and now I'm just gonna cut as much of the excess up as possible. And in here too. Okay, we'll just go ahead and glue, glue, glue. I don't know what we do before glue guns, do you ladies? It is unbelievable what wonderful this is. You know, there we go. Actually, like I said, I want it pretty much even with the, and again, I go ahead and measure it. Hey, that takes too much time, right? Okay, now, as I say, I want to make sure that everything it is covered with this. So I'm just going to keep on gluing, and then we're just going to cut around it. Hopefully we'll get it about right. I think we are. Okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. And just pinch it and just cut it in there. Mainly what you want to do is just, you know, it gives a little softness to the shoulder area, you know, when you glue it. And I thought that might be a good idea. Oops. Let me raise that light a little bit. It seems like it's a little bit much. Okay, here we go. Is that any better? Maybe. You know what's funny? White reflects the light and it makes it kind of a little bit more bright. So that's probably why. And let's see. Oh, a friendly little fly, folks. It sneaked in today. That's what happens. I guess they're too hot. It is so hot in here. Oh my God. We had triple digits. It's hot. Okay. Let's see here now. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to cut with my good scissors, so I think that will work. That's just not my good scissors, that's for sure. Which is okay. Okay. Okay, let's see here. And again, I'm gonna cut some more in here. And okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay, get it out of the way. Alrighty, see? Now we have a little bit of neck, shoulders, everything we need. And because I don't want to just leave this fabric in here, you know, I'm going to go ahead and put another piece of fabric on top of it to make it look a little more, be a little bit softer. So I also have this beautiful piece of, again, of the wedding dress. It's a beautiful all satin, which is, I just love, 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 love. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that into this. And I think it will look, everything will look so much better. Okay, so, and I say you don't need to do a lot of gluing because it's gonna be fine. You know, I don't like to glue. I try to glue as less as possible, but I want it to make sure to stay there. So in other words, I glue, but I just don't over glue. Let's see. I think I'm going to. Let's see that. I think that's going to be about right. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm going to fold it a little bit. So. I'll measure all together the length of this particular tube here in a minute, okay? So you know what the height of the, well actually I still need to put the head, so, but at least the tube, you know, I think it's about 13 or 14 inches, the doll, the angel, so it's pretty good little size. I think Christmas is my best time of the year. I love Christmas. And you're going to laugh, but I still have Christmas stuff up. Yes, I do. I have decided this year I'm not taking them down. So, I know it's crazy, but you know, when you live by yourself and you can do whatever you want to, yeah, it's great. Okay, and I'm gonna cut the rest of this. Let's see, kind of get some of the stuff out of the way. And I'm gonna come down a little, let's see, this is the back. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's the way I wanted it. I'm gonna come from the back to the front on the shoulder and then fold a little bit in here, maybe. It's funny when you have to do something, you know, in front of a camera, it's just, yeah, let me go ahead and do this first. Maybe if it stays still, then we can fold it down. There we go, and I'll do the same one here. Because I cut less so that I can, you know, fold it over. That will really finish everything really nice. And then I'm gonna fold here a little bit and then go back. Actually, I don't even have to. I'm just gonna go ahead. It's not gonna show, like I said, I don't wanna do that. I'm not gonna be that fussy, actually. Normally I would be, because I'm a fussy person, but I'm not gonna do it today. Okay, there we go. So now we got, you know, pretty much the body already covered up. So next thing we're gonna do is her head. Okay, there we go, see? And look, and it's nice and soft, and then now we can put anything we want to in here, which is what we really want to do. And the back is fine. Like I said, nothing of this is going to show anyway. It's just it will look better, you know, I just feel better to have that little fabric in there, okay? So, now, as I say, you have this option about the this dowel or the ball or whatever you want to call it in here, which is fine. But I wanted to do something else different for those of you. You kind of give you two options, okay? The first one had the dial, and then once I did want to paint it, then I glue it into the neck, okay? On this one, we're gonna do a kind of a soft sculpture. It's real easy, just to give us another look, okay? Both of them are okay, no problem. Now, the head is the last thing I'm gonna put on. I do things a little bit different, but this is what we're gonna do. And I got the idea, and it actually works better from maualiloli, I think it is called. It's a Spanish channel. She's awesome. She makes some beautiful sculpture dolls. And she always puts the head the last, and it makes sense. So that's just what we're going to do on this one. And that way you don't mess it up. It's not on the way. You can do whatever you want to, and the head goes last, okay? but I still want to show you how to do it. So what I did first thing was cut the toe, but you don't have to have the toe. You can do a square, a round, whatever. This is a pair of hose. I just cut just a toe. And now we're gonna put it in, you know, make the little sculpture thingy. But first, let's see, here we go. First, we're gonna do a little nose, and you pinch just a little bit of batting, you know, that polyfill, and just kind of work it around. Oops, work it around. And as I said, this method is not my idea, but it works. It's great. So it's maualiloli. So maualiloli, I believe it is maualiloli. I will try to I'll put her channel in you know, on the description below. So that way, I would like for you to go see her. She's, like I said, she does some fun dolls. She's easy to follow. In other words, you don't have to understand her to know what I'm talking about, what she's doing. Okay, this is the batting. There's two kind of battings, or the polyfill, whatever you could call it. There's another one that springs out more. And I don't like that much, especially to make the head, because it's hard to really sculpture it, as they say. I like this one. It's more pliable. You can work it out better. And I like this one. And I'm not sure the name of it, but I'll put it on my description when I get done. So what you want to do to have a nice, soft face is you want to make a nice round ball like this. See how nice that is? Okay. Maybe you can see it. That light. Let me change the light again, because this lighting is just, I'm not happy with it. It's just making me not happy at all. So I don't know why, but I think it's the white. I really do think it's the white. But, oh yeah, that's much, much, much better. I think you can see it better. So see how I did it? I just turn it and turn it and turn it until this part is nice and smooth. And this is what you want. Now here's the little nose, and you want to work it as much as you can, just to make a little ball. Whoops. And when you have it, hold it, okay? And what I do, because otherwise it's hard, I'll just go ahead and put it on and here, just like that. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my hand in here and then just pull it down. So what happened is, see how cute little nose? You just want a little, just a teeny bit of a nose. Now, I'm going to really tighten these up. Excuse me. Oops. And actually, you can, go ahead and get some thread and tie it around the little nose a little bit until you get it all together. And sometimes it's better that way, okay? Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. But anyway, so what I want is a small face, because this is a small, or a small head, because this is a small doll. And I work it and I work it and I work it until, and I want this in the back, okay? And you just kind of work it on it until you get it just about the way you want it, just about the way you want it. So, and see, there you go. And then I'll just get a string, which I'm gonna do this right here, right now. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna cut some of it from here. Okay. See this in here? That's what we're gonna use. There we go. And very, very tight. I think I'm gonna double it before I do that, okay? Otherwise it'll be turning and turning and turning. Okay, where are you? Here we go. The nice thing about this, none of this is going to show. Let me go ahead and do this because otherwise we're going to be here forever. Let me go ahead and cut it in the middle there and then just tie it. 1 and 2. And that's more than enough. Okay? Now we got it. Like I said, we're not going to worry about this. Matter of fact, some of this stuff is going to be cut off. There we go. And the hair is going to take care of it when we get it done. So the main thing is you have your face, and you want it to, like I said, just whatever shape you want it is fine. Okay, and this is the face. I think I got it just about right. Okay, I'm still not happy with it. Excuse me. Is that must be? I don't know what's wrong with my lighting today, but it's really bad. Ah, there we go. Now we got it. Okay. Now can you see that? The little nose, little profile in there, and there's the little face. There it is. Like I said, it's just working with it until you know, get it what you want. I'm not going to go into eyes or anything because this particularly little angel does not going to have really a face, just a nose to know that it's a little angel, and that's about all. The hair, like I said, the hair is going to take care of the rest of it. And when you put it on with this, see, right here, it's going to be just right. Okay? Can you see a little bit more this way? You can kind of tell more the dimension of it. So this is going to be all for this video, and then we'll continue with video number 2. So until then, oh, let me show you first what I'm going to do, because I'm going to get myself a little ahead of myself. Okay, this tool is part of a wedding dress, and this is the one I'm going to gather, and it's going to be all the way around the body. Okay, but I also wanted to show you, I'm gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a little bit different because I never do two alike. I'm sorry, that's just me. But this one here, I found this beautiful lace. I don't know if you can tell, it's gorgeous. And actually what it was like a little tank top blouse. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. It's soft. It's got a very soft mesh to it. And I decided this little angel is going to have this. So this is what I'm also going to be doing, okay? And so I'll have it cut up and ready to go. And so, like I said, but not all put together, okay? So you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So until the next video, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye.